Hello and welcome to episode number 8 of Art with Mr. Borja. I am Mr. Borja and I am really glad that you are here with me today to do some art. I want to say huge thanks to all of you who have sent in your artwork. I think it's really great to see all the creative ideas that all of you artists come up with, and it's really just awesome to see. So let's keep that coming. Here's a look at some of the artwork that some of the artists sent in from previous episodes. Let's check it out. You already know the drill. If you would like to have your artwork showcased on next week's episode, go ahead and send it on over to happydrawing123@gmail.com. Or you can follow me on Instagram and tag your artwork with @ArtWithMrBorja. You can also use the hashtag #ArtWithMrBorja. That works too. Now, for this week's episode, I decided, because it's been getting really hot here in San Diego, that I wanted to draw something that lived in the water. So for today, we are going to draw a great white shark. Let's get started. Alrighty. Once again, I am using a permanent marker so that it's easier for you to see on the screen. If you're using a pencil, I think that's a good idea because you can easily erase the pencil. Let's go ahead and get started. For the first line of the shark, we're going to draw a straight line going diagonal and down. So it's going to start off from here and go like that. Then you're going to draw the top fin of the shark like that. The curved line, another curved line going down like that. Then keep going, keep that line going. And it has another smaller fin like that. Keep going, and then the tail. The tail, it looks like a little moon, like that. Comes down, like that. Awesome. I'm gonna wait for you to do that. So again, it's a straight line, two curved lines, like a triangle shape, a curved triangle. Another one, curved triangle, and then the moon shape. After that, you're going to draw the bottom of the shark. So it's going to look like this. Draw a straight line out. And around the same area that you did this little one, you're going to draw another small one on the bottom like that. And then keep drawing down. You're going to draw it kind of going down this way because it's going to be a big old shark, okay? So go ahead and do that. Then you draw one fin like this. And then you go like that. With this one here, you're gonna start the shark fin right here. You're not gonna start from down here. You're gonna start it from over here, and I'll show you why a little bit later. The side fins are gonna go down like that a little bit and come up like that. The next line, you're gonna pretend that the tummy just kept going. You're not gonna draw over this fin, but you're gonna go on the other side of it and give them like big old belly like that. But then you're gonna stop it right there because then you're gonna give them the mouth. Like that. And connect. So there's the outline of the shark. Now what you're gonna do here is, I want the shark to be a little bit happy. So draw the eye like that. Now, because the great white sharks, they get their name great white because the tummy they have is white. So you're gonna draw that like this. Then you're gonna draw the other part like that. And you're gonna draw the nose or the nostril like this. Now, the shark has another fin on the side, or on the other side of it, so you could see it popping out like that. So I'm gonna draw it because it's on the other side of the shark. And the same with this one, these are like the side fins, so what you do is you draw another one going out like that. That's pretty much how you draw your shark. Then what you could do is add some water, like a detailed water. You just use wavy lines like this, or curved lines, all the way to the top. I also want to add Frankie in this picture, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. But I'm going to draw him right over here. And he's wearing a scuba diver's outfit. So I'm going to give him a big old helmet like that. Then Frankie's head like this. Then Frankie's body. Like that. His little wing. Now because he's got a scuba diver's outfit, he's got the longer webbed feet. Then we're going to draw a little oxygen tank for Frankie to breathe from. Connect that over to his helmet. Like that. And there's Frankie. Now, this shark needs some teeth. So I'm going to draw little triangles like that. Alright. And what you can do too is if you want to add the ocean floor, you can draw a little thing like that. You could probably even draw a little treasure chest, and I'm going to show you how to do that right here. So this shark here is trying to protect the treasure right here. Let's see. You're going to draw a N shape or an upside down U shape like this. And then you're going to draw a straight line from the top of the upside down U shape across like that. Then curve it down. So this is like the treasure chest here. It's got a lock on it. Could draw little details around it like this. There is no right or wrong answer. Yep. Little treasure chest. What else? What other details can we add to this? I know. We can add some more little friends all around the shark here. I'm going to draw some little fish swimming around like that. Another one over here. And all I'm drawing is, it's almost like a number 2. So if you write a number 2, a sideways number 2, it's kind of like the beginning of a fish here. See the 2? Then you just connect these 2 lines like that. That's how I learned how to draw them when I was a kid. Which one else should I draw? I could draw another one over here swimming that way. Remember, 2 and connect. Alrighty. I think I'm done with the artwork. Now I can get started on my coloring. Alrighty. I'm going to go ahead and use some of these markers. If you have some, great. If you have color pencils or crayons, that works just as well. And remember, artists, if there's somebody else at home that wants to do art, please share your materials. Let's get started. Already, I know that I want this to look like sand, so I'm going to use a brown marker. And the drawing, it didn't take too long to draw, but I want to take my time with coloring because I know that I want it to look the very best that I can. So I'm going to use the same technique of pointillism and color the sand with lots and lots of little brown dots. And again, take your time with it. There is no right or wrong answer. If you would like to do the same technique, you can. If you want to color it in with lines, you could do that too. I'm going to do this because I like the way it looks. And also, it kind of looks like sand. So I'm going to go ahead and continue this, and I will see you in a few seconds. As you can see, this is taking a lot longer, but I know that it will come out very, very cool. I wanted to share an interesting fun fact that I learned about great white sharks. And it's that the largest one that was ever recorded weighed over 6,000 pounds. That's a lot. That's like 2.5 of the car that I drive. And that's a pretty heavy car. So these great white sharks are very, very big, or they can grow to be super big and very heavy. Let's see, just take your time with it, folks. I know this is taking me longer, but I'm okay with it. Hope you all are well. Hope you all have had a chance to go outside. Hope you've done some chores around the house, helped out at home with your families, like wash dishes or do the laundry, sweep the floor, all that good stuff. It's good to be a good helper. Keep on going. And again, I am not hitting the table really hard with the materials because that would ruin the marker, but I'm being very, very gentle with it. I want to keep these for as long as I can. I'm almost done with it though, so I'm going to continue to do that, and I'll see you in a little bit. Alrighty, so I am now done with the sand. Now I want to try to color in the treasure chest. I'm going to use the same brown marker, but I'm thinking of using horizontal lines or vertical lines, lines that go up and down, like this. Because I don't want it to blend into the sand too much, but I still want it to be the color brown. Another fun fact I learned about great white sharks is that the largest one ever recorded was I think 25 feet long. That's like really, really long. Alrighty, folks, to show you how ridiculously huge and long these great white sharks are, the largest recorded one was actually 39 feet long. And that's from this water bottom all the way to here. Cool. I'm not sure how it got to be that big, but it's very, very big. Alrighty. The lock on the treasure chest, I want it to be yellow. And again, you gotta be careful to not color over the black lines because then you will ruin your yellow marker if you're using markers. Now I want to color in Frankie over here. Frankie is purple, so I'm going to leave Frankie purple. And Frankie's beak is going to be yellow. Again, be careful to not color over any of the black lines with your yellow marker. And Frankie's suit, I want it to be a darker color. So I use black right here. Yeah, that works. I think it's really cool that Frankie here, it gets to go on a lot of cool adventures with friends. They're really, really popular. All right, then the tank, oxygen tank, I want it to be blue, but leave some white on it. What else? The fish. I want these fish to be, I can color them all kinds of colors, actually. And I'm coloring over the black lines because the purple is already a super dark color, so I won't ruin it. You have to be careful with all the light colors, like orange here. I don't want to color over that black line because I don't want to ruin my marker. Okay. Use green. I like using all kinds of different colors on my art. If you want to color your fish all the same color, go for it. If you want to color them rainbow colors, you can do that. That would look cool too. So just be careful with all the light colored markers. Try not to go over any of the black lines. All right. Alrighty, so great white sharks are like a grayish color, so and since I don't have the color gray, I'm going to use the black marker, and I'm going to use straight lines to color it in. Now, the goal with using the straight lines is so that the lines never touch, so I need to be careful. But if you accidentally touch them, that's totally fine. It's not a big deal. Just take your time so that your artwork comes out the way you want it to. Oh, whoops. Oh, that's all right. It almost looks like he's got a hook in there, but I will show you how I want to fix that later. not a big deal. I'm not going to let it ruin my art day today. Just keep on coloring. Now, if you had a gray marker and you chose to color in your shark, that's totally fine too. I just do not have a gray marker, so the black marker should work out. Now, I think I'm going to use the same lines all the way across for the shark, because I think that pattern would look cool. If you want to switch it up, you can. However, I plan on doing the same line drawings to color in the water, and I think for the water or the ocean, I'm gonna end up switching up the directions of the lines. That's why I'm not doing the same for the shark. Alrighty. I'm going to go ahead and continue to do this, and I will see you in a little bit. Alrighty, folks, so I finished coloring in the shark, and you can see that I used that same technique of drawing these little lines and leaving some white on the page because I wanted it to look a little bit lighter than black. And now it kind of looks like it's gray, so that's what I wanted. Then I started to color the water, or the ocean, blue. And again, I'm using these lines because I love the way it looks. The goal with these is so that they don't touch. If they do, it's all right. It's not a big deal. Alrighty. So yeah, and I think I'm going to leave the inside of the helmet here blank because I want to be able to still see Frankie's head. So again, folks, just take your time with it. There is no right or wrong answer. This is your artwork. Now, if you really wanted to, you can use a ruler to help you create straight lines when you're trying to color in using this technique. If you don't really care and you like the way that some of the lines look straight and some of them look a little bit wavy, that's fine too. Alright, I think I'm going to end up changing the direction of the lines in a second. So now I could probably start the lines coming this way like that. So, no, I can possibly start over here like that. Remember, there's no right or wrong answer. Just do whatever you feel like. It's your artwork, you're in charge. If you want to change it up again, you can. I just really like the way it looks. Alrighty, it's taking a lot longer than I had hoped, but you know what? It's totally fine. Another fun fact that I learned while I was doing research on the internet about great white sharks is that they live in the oceans all over the world, but they live mostly near the coast. Alrighty. switch it up again. It's okay. I don't know when I'm switching it up. I feel like I just do it whenever I feel like it. It's taking a lot longer, but that's okay. Take your time with it. There is no right or wrong answer. Now for the sky, I'm gonna do a little trick, or I'm gonna try something new. I haven't done this yet, so I don't know what it's gonna look like, but I'm okay with trying something new. I'm gonna try to create like a sunset color sky using like these colors here, like the sunset and the purple sky. So hopefully I can try that new thing that I wanted to do, but if it doesn't come out, it's okay. As long as I gave it a shot. It's okay to try new things. And if it don't work out, then it's okay. As long as you tried it. Alrighty, as you can see, I finished up the ocean. And I like the way it came out. I hope you do too. If not, that's all right. Now, for the sunset, I guess I want to use some yellow. And I'm going to pretend that there's a little sun sticking out of the water like that. Just a little bit. So, the closer I am to the sun, the lighter it is. So I'm going to use some yellow around this side like that. Now, I don't know where I want the yellow little dots to stop. So I'm just going to keep on tapping this right here. And please be gentle with your materials. You don't want to slam on the table. You don't want to ruin your materials that you use for art. Then outside of that one, I'm going to use some orange over here like that. And then I can throw some of these little dots inside of the yellows as well, but not a whole lot. A lot of it needs to be on the outside of it. Like that. Then outside of that, I can make some red dots like that. And if they overlap to the orange a little bit, that's fine, because you'll start to notice that it starts to blend the colors in so that you don't see an actual line of where the colors stop and start, but they blend. Now this is the first time I'm trying this, so if it comes out great, awesome. If it doesn't, that's okay. I can try next time. Not a big deal. And then for the other stuff, the farther from the sun you get, the darker the sky is. So I'm going to use purple because the ocean is already blue. So I'm going to use purple and I'm going to start off over here like that. And since it's really far from the sun, I'm going to keep the little dots closer together so that it's darker. But as I get closer, I'm going to start to separate them out just a little bit more as I get closer to the sun. And I'll show you what I mean right now in a second. So as I'm getting closer, I want it to look a little bit lighter, but I still want it to be purple. So then just separate them out a little bit more. Like that. I could put some overlapping on the red and the orange, but not so many, because remember, as you get farther away from the sun, the sky starts to get a little bit darker. So you can do that like this. And as you get farther, start to put them closer together. And I'm almost done. I think it worked out. I think it turned out really good. Or at least I like the way it looked, and I hope you did too. If not, that's all right. And if you are taking on this challenge as well with me, right on. I like that you are taking it on. If not, that's all right. You could probably try this technique next time on next episodes. All right. Put a little more over here. Just to darken it up a tad bit. Not too much though. Over here too. All right. So you see, I don't know if you can tell, it kind of looks like a sunset. It starts off with the yellow in the middle. Then it slowly goes to orange. Then it slowly goes to red. Then it slowly goes to purple. And then dark purple. Again, as it's closer to the sun, the lighter colors you use. The farther away from the sun, the darker colors you use. And if you really wanted to, you can use the blue to add some even darker lines, because you know what? Why not? Oh, yeah, I think that'll look awesome. Again, if you would like to try this, you can. So like I said, I'm just adding some blue dots to the outside over here. Blue dots just to give it a more darker look, that's all. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. If you wanted to color your sky a solid color, that's fine. All right, and I think I'm done with my artwork. Now we're gonna go ahead and write about it. So let's go ahead, flip it on over. All right, so remember, artists, writers, amazing human beings, every time that you start a new sentence, you start with a capital letter. So here we go. This finger space is finger space Shane. Finger space the, oh, there's no more room here, so I go on to the next line. It's the shark. Period. What does Shane like to do? I think Shane likes to swim with friends. So let's go ahead and use a finger space. And since it's the beginning of a sentence, you capitalize the first letter, but because it's also the beginning of a name, or the first letter of a name, you want to have that letter capitalized too. Shane, finger space, likes, finger space, to, since there's no more room, and I'm going to leave it up to you. You thought I was going to write something, huh? Not this time. I want you to get creative like you did with your artwork. Use your imagination to write something creative about your artwork now. Yeah, I'm giving you a lot of lines. That's okay. I like challenging you. So it is your job to write whatever it is you want about your artwork. Now that I am done with my artwork and my writing, I'm going to go ahead and remember rule number 4. And clean up all materials. So please do so. Anything that you use, put it away. Please be a helper at home and do not leave anything lying around. And again, if you are using markers, please, please, please double check that your tops are on them all the way. The last thing you want is to have dried out markers and then they don't work. Artists do not like dried up markers. Or at least I don't like dried up markers. All right, good to go. And that's about all the time we have for today. Once again, if you'd like to share and showcase your artwork with the rest of the world, you can go ahead and send it on over to happydrawing123@gmail.com, or you can follow me on Instagram at artwithmrborja. You can also tag your work with the hashtag artwithmrborja. If you like the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. You can also share it with anybody else that you think would like art. And make sure to hit that subscribe button so that you know when the next episode comes on. I hope you had a wonderful time today, and I hope you are safe, and I will see you next time. Happy drawing.